Hey guys, Blazing VTini22 here, and some of you guys wanted me to make a favorite loadouts video in Team Fortress 2, the loadouts that I use the most and what I play with. And what I'm going to do basically is show off all my weapons I use and what cosmetics I use with the loadout. So I'm going to start off with Scout and show off the things I use with him. Starting off with the Scout, I use the regular scattergun. I find it really easy to use other than the other scatterguns. I might like the Force of Nature as well, but I use the scattergun the most. And the soda popper, I don't know about that because they just changed it where you actually have to hit people to get hype, and I don't like that. I mean, I guess it's makes sense a little bit, but I don't know. The secondary I use for Scout is either the regular pistol, or I like to switch in between the guillotine or the cleaver sometimes and use that because it's fun to use sometimes. And the melee I use with Scout is always the Sandman. I don't know why, I just really like the Sandman. I like hitting people with balls. I don't like the regular bat. I feel like it's too weak for some odd reason, and the Holy Mackerel and the Rap Assassin are not my favorite. Sometimes I do use the Boston Basher, but I usually stick with the Sandman as I like it the most. For my hat, for my Scout, I have the Unusual Frontrunner with Anti-Freeze. I love this thing and I've always used it for a couple months now. Actually, I got it and I've used it ever since. I do have other loadouts, but I don't really use them with unusual hats on them. Like I have this one with my Dinosaur hat and this one with my Dapper, but I don't really use those. And the Sure cosmetic is a Track Terrorizer, and I have Essential Accessories, both painted lime green as well. Going on to Soldier, I have my Australian rocket launcher. It is kill streak and has some strange parts on it. I use this a lot, it looks really nice. Maybe other rocket launchers I may use, maybe an MVM, or the black box possibly, but that's about it. I don't use any other rocket launchers usually, and I usually just stick to the stock one because I like it the most out of all the other ones. And my shotgun I've had for a little bit now is my Backwoods Boomstick. It is stack clock attached, it's strange, it's field tested, and it's festivized. I like it a lot, and I know it's not worth a lot, but I don't care. I like the look of it, and I think it looks cool. The melee weapon I use for Soldier is the Escape Plan. I just switched this weapon not too long ago actually, and I used to use the regular shovel, but I like the Escape Plan more because you could actually escape on low health, and I think it's more cool. I didn't really like the shovel that much, and I just needed a melee for Soldier I use a lot, so I picked up the Escape Plan and now I use it. Now my Death at Dusk Dappers I use on Soldier as well as another class which I'll get into in a minute, but this Death at Dusk Dappers actually won all class not too long ago. I think Meet Your Match, Meet Your Match update, it became all class and it's white painted. It looks pretty cool, but I bought this way before it became all class and I decided to hold on to it as rumors are actually going around that it's going to be able to go all class even more. So I bought this for I think backpack price in unusuals. I'm not too sure, but that was like around 60 keys at the time. Now people are looking for around 200 on this, and I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I did put it up on Outpost, so I'm just gonna take offers on it and wait for someone to offer a really good offer until I sell this. But the second cosmetic I have is the Fancy Lord Coxswain's Novelty Mutton Chops and Pipe. That's strange. 471 points scored. Uses, it looks cool with the Dapper, and I like the white mustache with the pipe. I think it looks cool. And the Killer's Kit I just have here because I don't know, I unboxed it during Meet Your Match and decided to keep it on, I guess. For my Pyro, I just use the regular flamethrower, Australian, and I do switch out. I used to use the degreaser and the scorch shot as well as the power jack, but I switched that back to the regular flamethrower because I don't really like the degreaser anymore. I use it sometimes, but not all the time. For the shotgun, again, it's my festive Backwoods Boomstick that's strange and field tested. I use sometimes the scorch shot, like I said again, and the reserve shooter as well. But I haven't used the reserve shooter in a while. I used to use it all the time, but I don't know what happened. And finally, the melee weapon I use is the power jack. I've always used this thing. This is the same exact power jack I got fished way back last summer and got restored. Still had all my kills on it. I don't care if it's duped. It's not really a big deal at all because it's a strange weapon. But yeah. The hat I have for Pyro is my all-class prehistoric pullover with It's Puzzle to Me, made with the real dinosaur teeth and jiggly eyes, with the description it has. And I like it on Pyro. I think it fits him well because he's a goofy class sometimes. And along with that, I have the cute suit and the sight for sore eyes, which I might paint this cute suit green so I could have the little mask green as well. But that's it for Pyro. Moving on to Demo, which is a class I don't use way too much. I just use a regular grenade launcher and the Australian sticky bomb launcher I have, as well as the bottle. I really don't use anything else with this class because I don't use it a whole lot. And if I do use other weapons, I think I have a... yeah, that's it. I think I have this Demo Knight set I have, which has the Tide Turner and the Eyelander. I don't really use it that much either, but going back to my regular loadout, I have the Glengarry Bonnet with Purple Energy, which was actually pretty cheap, 35 keys. I think I bought it for cheaper actually in Pure, but I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. I like the energies. Those are my favorite effects, and you'll see that again multiple times in my other loadouts. But I have the Whiff of Old Brimstone and the Bearded Bombarder, I think it's called. Yeah. And I like it with Demo Mat. It fits well with the Glengarry. I don't know why the Glengarry is such a low tier hat. I think it looks awesome. I think it looks really cool. Next on to my Cool Dude Heavy with my Australian minigun. I love, has 500 kills and damage dealt. Pyro's killed, of course, because Pyro versus Heavy. And Dominations. It came with that. I didn't really put on the Dominations and damage dealt because those were a lot, but I think damage dealt isn't that much anymore because it was in the new crates, so they had lowered the price, I think. But the secondary for Heavy I have is the Strange Festive Sandwich I picked up not too long ago as well. I used to use a regular Festive Sandwich, but I don't really use anything else other than the sandwich, other than just like a regular shotgun. But moving on to the melee weapon I use is the Gloves Are Running Urgently, and they're Strange Festive. I use those a lot. I've used them for a while now. Sometimes I may roll around and use the holiday punches, but other than that, I don't use anything else really. And with the hat, I have a unusual green energy white Russian, which looks really nice with my set I have with the El Dorito and the green weight room warmer. So it goes with the hat, green effects. But Engineer, I have the Rescue Ranger, Strength Rescue Ranger. I could switch that out for the regular shotgun I have right here, or the Frontier Justice I sometimes use, and the Panic Attack I just get a strange one. I don't use that a lot, but yeah, the Rescue Ranger or the regular shotgun I use for Engineer. The Wrangler, I just have the Strange Festive Wrangler. I use the pistol barely. I never really use the pistol on Engineer. I don't know why. I just really like the Wrangler. And my Australian wrench, which I found in MVM, but got fished from me. So this is a duped one. This isn't the original one. It has 4,900 kills. These kills carried over as Steam restored them. The final weapon I use for Engineer is the Construction PDA. That's strange and has some kills on it. I guess I like the PDA. There's nothing really else I could use, but for my hat for Engineer, I use the Green Energy Safe and Sound. I've used this for almost a year, and again, I really love the energy effects. They are my favorite effects in the game. And the Purple Energy, Green Energy effects, they're just amazing. I don't know what they're about, but I just love them so much. And the second cosmetic I have is a Gold Digger with white paint, and the Exo-Wear, Endothermic Exo-Wear with green paint. So that's about it for Engineer. Moving on to the Medic, I have my Strange Crusader's Crossbow, which I would switch out to a Bloodsucker sometimes, but I haven't used Bloodsucker in so long, and I like the Crusader's Crossbow. Don't really have a lot of kills on it, but I don't really use them that much. And the minigun, just the regular minigun, a strange minigun, and I love the Uber Saw, and I always use the Uber Saw. If I would use anything else, I would use the handsome dude I have here, the Solomon Bowel. Prepare your anus because the dude is coming in. That's a joke I came up with my friends a couple years back. I'm not too sure, but I named it that. The head I have on him is the Doctor's Tapper Topper. I also have on Soldier. Again, it just turned all class not too long ago, so. And because he's a doctor, I mean, it looks really cool on him. With the medical mystery and the ruffle, the reprict. I don't know how to say that, but it's a white beard and a little coat. I like together with this loadout. But moving on to the next class, we got the sniper. Actually, I don't even use this. I use this, which is my strange professional kill streak huntsman. I use this a lot. I get a lot of lucky headshots with this for some odd reason. I'm not saying I'm a god with it, but kinda am. I'm joking. But I usually get lucky with the huntsman a lot. I don't know why, but I always get shots with it. I just shoot randomly and get kills. And like trade servers and stuff. But I really don't use sniper that much. In the regular game, I just use heavy and spy and scout. And soldier usually. But I have the strange festive SMG, goes with my loadout, and the Kakuri, strange Kakuri, as well as the prehistoric pullover again, which I used on my Pyro. It's the puzzle to me prehistoric pullover. And for a double unusual effect, I bought a Master's Yellow Belt with Blizzardy Storm. It came with the white paint and everything. And I like it with the loadout. The Allfather I really didn't actually use usually. I think I used, if I could find it, it was another beard I used. No, that's not it. This beard, the 5-month shadow. I like this better with this loadout, but I guess it doesn't go with the yellow belt because it's white painted. I might have to fix that or something. I'm not too sure. I like to usually take the thing off and wear a coat with it because it looks really cool, but that's about it for sniper. Moving on to the last class, we have my spy, which is one of my favorite classes I like to play and one of my favorite loadouts as well. With my golden loadout I have here, my strange ambassador, I switch that up with a strange festive revolver sometimes, and like that a lot too. And I've always used the regular knife with my strange knife. I've never really used anything else that much other than maybe this knife. I didn't really use it ever since I got this, like as a suite in a trade. It came with a professional kill streak and it was strange. So I guess I use that sometimes, but I haven't really used it in a while. And I have my strange dead ringer. I really like the dead ringer. I usually use the dead ringer or the cloak and dagger. I know I'm a noob. And the sapper. For my hat, I have the unusual fancy fedora with sun memes. I've had this for, I actually didn't have this for a while. I just rebought this thing not too long ago. And it used to be my favorite loadout until I got fished and I sold it and I went to go play CSGO for a couple months, quit TF2 for a little bit, and it came back on. And I sold this for actually 70 keys. I don't know why, because it was duped. I sold it for 70 keys, which was really bad, but I rebought it for 120 in unusuals, I think. Not like 2 months ago, I think. And again, with my loadout, I have the strange Bloodbanker painted yellow and a No Mercy. They look really nice together, and I actually made a unusual showcase video on this loadout, so you should go check that out if you haven't already. And that's it for all my loadouts I use. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.